Alright man, where do we even start? Shoot, Virtua Fighter 5, bro. One of my favorite fighting games, man. You know, like, I quit playing fighting games for a long time. And then an old friend when I used to play at an arcade, me and my brother know the people at the arcade and whatnot. He hit my brother up, was like, yo man, tell Jake to try this game, I think you would like it. I used to play Street Fighter and all that stuff back in the day, but, you know, when you got invincible moves, you know, it wasn't fun, man. Like, you just get pressed, someone does an invincible move, even when you have advantage, you have to watch out for something they could just throw out there, and it doesn't matter what you do, you got hit, you have to block. Whatever, quit playing fighting games. Tried this one, man. Bro, fell in love with it, man, just because of the defense you can do. You can glide around, dash, duck dash, do all kinds of stuff. It's back and forth, blow for blow action, you know? Like, they block, you do this, or you can do that, whatever. It doesn't matter. It's just paper, rock, scissors every day, all day. Every exchange, you know? Yada yada. Anyways, man. Virtua Fighter 5 esports, dude. I don't know timelines or none of that, man. I don't know when Virtua Fighter Final Showdown came out. Maybe one of y'all know. Was it like 10 years ago? Something. Sega comes through with this thing. It's supposed to, I don't know what it is, but let's talk about what it really is right now at this moment and not what we're looking forward, because I'm thinking VF6, halfway point, Val, VF6, whatever, but let's pretend that doesn't exist. Virtua Fighter tried to revitalize itself. You know what I mean? It's the same game, it's a port, but you know, they changed a little bit here and there, but it's still in the core elements the same game. However, that doesn't mean the game was bad. The game still looked nice, right? Everybody talking about how Sega always makes the futuristic looking models, the things that everybody looks up to. Shoot, this still looked better, damn near better than Tekken 7 to me. I don't know, maybe I have to look at it better, more sharper. I just play, you know, I don't mind too much of all that, but I know this looks dope. This doesn't look like a bad game. Alright. So they released this thing, man. Not only do they release it free if you got PlayStation Plus. So most people do, because most people that play fighting games, they play online to play other people. There might be some single player out there. I feel sorry for you that, hey, you know, you had to miss out on the free anyways. I know the game's only like 30 bucks or something, but even still, I don't know, it's not enough for a single player thing, but I don't play games with single player. I play this so I can fight other people. Like, I don't want to fight the computer that can read my buttons when I push something, it does the opposite. To each their own. This is just me. I play this to fight someone else, to have some mind games with them, you know? But besides that, free, right out the door. You know, and not even Virtua Fighter just 5. Virtua Fighter esports. That might sound a little lame, but if you think, what does that mean? Like, what are they trying to do, bro? You know how they got like Capcom and all this Tekken and all these, like Capcom Cup, whatever. You know, just a lot of games that have like a tournament, like sponsorship team and stuff, you know? So, shoot, they're trying their hand at it too. You know what I mean? Come on. Everybody out here having tournaments online, gatherings, this, that, and the third. Europe versus North America, flying each other out. That's the kind of stuff that's going on in there, is what they're trying to get into. Trying to set that foot in the door, you know what I mean? That's what I have to realize, what we all as a community, the deep Virtua Fighter community, have to realize is they trying to come into the competitive scene strong. Came in, first month free for everybody. Everybody getting, you know what, 2 months free. Man, this game had the whole fighting game community knew about this game when it was coming out, you know what I mean? So, man, you know that first rush was crazy. That was crazy. Like, you could actually go online, pick player match, ranked match, whatever, sit down, and you would be constantly getting connected with people over and over and over. Now, they fumbled that pretty damn hard because, you know, when they came out, you couldn't even see the bars of anybody. It would automatically accept the match. That was kind of lame, so that hurt a lot, you know, because, shoot, no online is perfect, but in this game, when I play somebody that has a good connection, the game feels really smooth, you know what I mean? Like, we have to have a good connection, though, you know? If I play somebody with a bad connection where it's kind of laggy, I would rather choose, like, with all due respect, I want to play you, but if the connection's bad, I'm sorry, you know, like, that just makes my morale plummet to even play the game. So being forced to play bad connections suck for me. I know it's got to be the same for other people, but like, man, forget this. It's too much, man. Like, I would rather sit in training mode by myself and just doing random moves, hitting buttons, than have to play some laggy fool online. I might play you for 10 minutes, 15 minutes if there's no one around, whatever, just to get some buttons in, but it's gonna bother me because this game, like I said, is blow for blow action. You block something, you have to make a decision based on whatever just happened. You might be an autopilot, but you're still gonna do something. You know, you can constantly do something, whether it be attacking, throwing the launcher, a throw, some kind of evade, crouch dash, whatever. Whether you have advantage or disadvantage, you have to make a choice. Do I attack? If I have the advantage, do I attack right away? Should I delay it? Hit him with that? Throw, sweep, all kinds of stuff. You get into it, man. But and on defense, the same thing. You're thinking, wow, okay, he has the advantage, but he might delay something. So I'm gonna just go ahead and rush in my defense that normally wouldn't work if they did it right away, but I'm gonna do it after. I don't know, it's just back and forth, constant guessing, man. Basically, to me, this just comes down to whether they're gonna attack or not. They're either gonna throw on an attack or they're gonna throw, so launch or whatever. You play the game however you want. I play how I want. I just throw stuff out there. I just like to move around, get solid on them. You know, that's why anybody that plays me always know I always dash around. It's pointless, but I just like the way it looks because it looks fly to me, and when it works super fly. My character just. Anyways, man, back to what we were talking about, the tournament scene, man. They came in the door, just kicked that mug in. Wow, 2 months free. Man, so sad, man. Anyways, man, what I'm trying to get at is they come in that strong on a game that's been like non-existent for like a whole decade or something. When did Final Showdown come out? Forever ago, man. And even back then, it didn't really have that many players. After it came out, you know, it had some people at the start, but I started playing Virtua Fighter 5. It's been the same almost ever since, man. Like in this game, there's people playing, but you can't just join a player match and expect to get people, you know? You have to like go on websites, this, that, and the third, Discord, hey, anybody want to play? Just to get a match. Unless you got a circle of friends, which that's how it is in this game. It's the same people that's been playing for 20, 30 years, 15, 5 years, whatever, man. But it's like this little circle of people on the friends list. They play each other, they make big rooms, and that's how you get matches in this game pretty much. It's hard to get matches with random people. Yeah, it can happen, but it's not like another game, you know, and that's why I'm trying to get this game's level at, you know what I mean? Like, they came in with all that, like, I'm trying to support this, because this is my favorite fighting game. The only reason I even play other fighting games is because there's not many people playing this one. I'm not going to play Tekken or Street Fighter if I can go on Virtua Fighter 5 and go a player match, sit down, and I get a match in like 30 seconds, 1 minute. Bro, I go on rank match on here, I hit ready up, whatever. My Xbox, my PlayStation will go into sleep mode looking for somebody, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not good. You know what I mean? Not for me. This is my favorite fighting game. This is the one I want to play. I bought Tekken 7 like a month ago or something for only 2 reasons, maybe 3, whatever. Because it was on sale, $10. That Lydia chick was cool. She reminds me of Jean from this game a little bit, you know, and Akira with the hard style. So that character was cool, but she came out like 8 months ago. I wasn't even, now you know that I was thinking about buying the game for a long time. I only bought the game 2 months ago. The other reason is because there wasn't people playing this game. I wanted to play something. I want to play a fighting game. Something. Can I play something? Can I go home after a long day of work, come home, kick my feet out, get something to eat, sit down, go on Virtua Fighter, hit rank match, and get matches? That's all I want to do, man. This is my favorite fighting game. I ain't gonna waste time on other games if I can do that with this game. I don't want to play Tekken 7. I'm almost forced to. I'm not saying that that's a bad game. I like it. It's dope, to each their own. You know, some people like tomatoes, some people don't. Whatever. I like this game. This is my area right here. It's far as the stuff I like, you know. Man, so like, man, with this game, man, one thing I think the community needs to realize is that with this coming in as the esports thing, that means that this game is going to be Virtua Fighter Ultimate Showdown, Virtua Fighter Esports, whatever you want to call it. That's going to be the game that they use in their tournaments when it has happening. So any updates that game gets, everybody gets, because this is a console game. Is this out on arcade? I don't know, but I didn't check. I think it's a whole console exclusive type thing, but you know, correct me if I'm wrong. But what I mean is like you, bro, in the old days, man, like Virtua Fighter, like when Final Showdown came out, between that game and Virtua Fighter 5, they had a whole nother Virtua Fighter called Virtua Fighter R. Consoles, they didn't even get that game. That was a whole generation of Virtua Fighter us in the West missed. Like just missed. They just made a whole game, played it for like a few years and moved on, bro. All we got to do was see that online. And anybody that likes the old Virtua Fighters, I only started in Virtua Fighter 5, so I can only compare the difference between that one and Final Showdown. But I like the way that you can move in R, because like the movements you got, just everything, bro. You have to check it out, man. It seems like a different game. It's just, I don't even know how to explain it, man. It was like floaty, but not floaty, like floaty with the combos a little bit, but not as floaty, but the movement was still rock solid. I don't know, that's just how it looked to me. You know, you can move a lot faster in that game. Maybe I'm just getting bad at my inputs, I don't know, but I know you can't fuzzy guard backwards in this game, but in Virtua Fighter 5 and Virtua Fighter R, you could crouch dash backwards and do a fuzzy guard while backing up at the same time. In this game, if you crouch dash backwards, I think your only option is like the dash forward or something like that. You can't really cancel that. Dash forward or maybe evade, I don't know, I forget, but one thing I know you can't do is crouch dash backwards and stand up. And that bothers me because that's just something I like to do. Like I said earlier, I like to do all that pointless stuff where I'm sliding around and trying to bib on you, like, you know what I mean? Like that's how I like to play this game, and that's one reason I even like this game a lot. Or it's one of my favorite games because you can do stuff like that if you want to. You know, and that's what I like to do. But anyways, man, like I was getting back to, man, when they update this game for tournament use, we all get it at the same time. When Virtua Fighter Final Showdown came out, even with Virtua Fighter 5, I think this is how it works. They come out with the arcade version, A, B, C, D, something like that, which takes like a year in between each versions. And then like the console version gets version D or E, whatever, something like that. I know we don't get the very first ones that comes out because they're constantly adjusting it for like 3-4 years, something crazy like that. Always making updates to the game, little changes and all that. And with the console version, like they don't release it early because they're not gonna waste the money on putting the team to be updating a game that barely even anybody's playing. It's just staying alive because of loyal people playing it. They might even still be taking loss. I don't know. I don't have the money, whatever, receipts, how much they put in and how much you're actually making. But I know no company's gonna put money into something that's losing money. It's a wrap. If Virtua Fighter Esports isn't making money, it's probably gonna be over for Virtua Fighter. This might be the last one. They might come back with something little. Who cares, man? I don't know. But with that being said, I mean, I don't want to move too far in the future, but I'm gonna have to. I don't have to, but whatever. That reminds me, man, the DLC that's coming out, man. It's $10, you know what I mean? Like, you know, when Virtua Fighter 5 came out, Final Showdown, it was like $45 if you bought certain for the game and 2 costume packs, like $15 each. And then you would have like a gang of stuff. Everybody knows, like, this game came out with like 650 items for all characters. With that game, it was like 650 items per character. Like, every character had a gang of items, a lot of stuff. But like I said, one reason they were able to do that is because Final Showdown came out. They went through their version A, B, C, D, Elemental P, all that. And then they released it to console. You know what I mean? So all that stuff was already made, and they gave it to you for the super low, $45 for the game and that. Man, that's insane. That's not even. You guys know games with season pass, bro. That's not even all that stuff they gave you. Still is cheaper than the base game or any other fighting game that comes out that I know of. I don't know too many games that release for less than $60. You know, but anyways, man. So this game comes out. It's a little project. There's not near as much stuff, but hey, you know. I don't know how much money they have to work with. I don't know how much they can actually put in this game. I don't know how much they want to hold on to before they release it into Virtua Fighter 6 with that package and all that stuff. They might want to be holding stuff. I don't know, maybe stuff's not ready. You have to ask them, because I don't have the answer to that. Anyways, man, like I said, it's my favorite fighting game. Yeah, the items are cool, but I'm good if I could just have a latest Virtua Fighter version that came out recently. Like, if you can keep doing that, I'll be happy, you know? The little bit I got, yeah, it's not what I'm used to, but hey, you know, it is what it is. That doesn't matter to me, because this is a small company. From what I mean, obviously Sega's huge, but this little part in Virtua Fighter is not like a thriving thing, like say Mortal Kombat, Arc Sys games, Street Fighter, you know, all the regular names, you know? Like, they're making money, you know what I mean? Like, these people are struggling. And man, if they want to ask me for $10 for a little pack of something, and something that can help keep this game alive and keep them working on it and updating it, and just having Virtua Fighter stay out there, and so like, man, just to have support from at least the loyal players. Well, that's me. I don't want to say loyal players, because you can say that they're being disloyal at the same time for giving us so much stuff for so cheap, and now all of a sudden they want $10 for one costume and a little bit of items for everybody. I can understand how that might sting a little bit, but hey, man, like, this game like really needs to have it, bro. If the people who love the game the most don't want to support the game, then who? You know what I mean? It might, like, the game was free when it came out, man. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy because, you know, like, comparing it to what it used to be is a lot different to comparing it to what the situation it's in and the situation that's around them. All these other fighting games, like, they're making big bread. You know what I mean? Like, having 4-5 season passes for $25 each. You know what I mean? Like, that's, yeah. You know, like I say I want to support them, but if they, I don't know, man, if they keep trickling stuff out, like little packs for $10 here and there, I'll just buy what I want and not buy what I don't want. Which I'm just gonna buy it all anyways, most likely, because I want this game to stay afloat. You know what I mean? If this was like Capcom or something, they're taking like, yeah, they don't need my money. I want to buy everything, or want to buy everything, and want to support them that much, because they're already making a gang of money already. Bro, this game with both DLCs and the game, man, don't let me find out it's only like $40 or something, man. And my phone's recording, I can't even look at it, man. But I bet you, I'm pretty sure this game with the DLCs that they released so far is cheaper than a $60 game. You know what I'm saying? At least the new ones that came out. And yeah, I mean, I want to compare some stuff, because you get one costume for everybody. I don't know, man, like, when you compare that to the other games that come out, that's some phenomenal stuff, you know what I mean? Even then, and for us to even feel like that's ripping us off, that's even crazy. That even lets you even more know how blessed we've been with all the stuff they've given us, you know? Like, I guess they were able to do that and afford that back then because they had arcade scene. They already had everything made. I don't know if that was just, I don't know what they were thinking, man. Maybe they were trying to boost this game up even back then by giving all that stuff for the low. And just be like, yo, man, let's get this adult game. Let's give them all this stuff, all these items, whatever, $45. Let it ride. Give it to them. How many people got it? I don't know. How many people kept the game alive for the whole time it's been going on? I don't know. I know it's not a lot that you can't go on there and play player matches. In the last years, you had to have a little circle of people. Like, bro, like, That's the reason, one big reason I want to support this game, man, because this is my favorite fighting game, bro. I don't want to play other fighting games. They're not fun to me. Like, I only play them because I have to. I want to be able to come on this, I want to be able to come on this game, go in a ranked match, hit ranked match or player match or room match, whatever, and just be able to fight random people all the time. Not have to, oh, well, you have to come on Wednesday and play between 7 and 8:30. You know what I'm saying? Then there's people on. Oh, you have to join this and try to find somebody on the website, add people to your friends list, all that jargon, try to get people in the room. And bro, like, don't get me wrong, a lot of people play this game, but I like just playing spontaneously, man, like over and over again. You know, like, there might be some people that have rooms, but there's like 8 people in there, man. So what, if I lose, I get to play like once, twice an hour. Like, you gotta sit there for like a half hour. And bro, I'm trying to play, man, not watch. You know what I mean? Come on now. Bro, in Tekken 7, like I said, I bought that game a couple months ago. I asked people online, like, bro, can I get matches if I buy this game? Because that was my main concern. Dude was like, yeah, you'll have no problem. Always gotta take online stuff with a grain of salt. Who knows if he's letting me know the truth or not. But hey, it was 10 bucks. Lydia was $13. Hey, we'll see what happens. Bro, I can just go on that game and hit player match and get matches whenever, dude. He was right. He wasn't lying. I just hit player match. That's it. Boom, I'm playing people. You know what I mean? Some of you, like, if you're comfortable with playing with your circle of friends, your circle of good players or players that you like to play against, your 8, 10 people, 20 people, 5 people, hey, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy for you. I want to play a lot of other people. So it might not matter to you as much as it does to me about this game being supported and getting more people playing. Because you wouldn't care about getting more people playing, because even if there were more people playing, you're still going to be playing with your squad anyways. So it's like, why am I going to play him when I could just play Rod Nuts and Tricky and whoever, VF Numbers, you know, get a group of these people and play with the people that I already know are good. So you're going to play them regardless, whatever version of the game. Shoot, y'all might go back to Virtua Fighter 4 or something, 5, I don't know, whatever. Final Showdown, play that game. It's online, whatever. But I don't want to do that all the time, man. Like, bro, it's been like this ever since Virtua Fighter 5, when I first came in. I had to go, even back then, how long ago was that? When Virtua Fighter 5 came out, like 15, 20 years ago? Something crazy like that? I don't even remember when I started playing. I think it was 2004, 2000. It was at least 15 years, that's for sure. But even then, man, like, it was hard to just get random matches with people, and it's been like that ever since. I don't know why it's like that with every fighting game I like to play, or the ones I do like to play. Nobody playing it, man. So with that being said, man, this game is trying to get revitalized, you know what I mean? Because this game is on the scene right now. I mean, it came in and it fizzled out, but like I said, I want to see this. I would like to see this and what it looks like from what I've been reading online about what the creators are doing, whatever. I don't know if they specifically confirmed VF6, but they said things are on the way, whatever. I just know that they're trying to make moves that it seems like this isn't going to be the last step. This is like a halfway point. Like, hey, we have this new engine with these new stages and a couple new items and they look different. Here's a little taste of what we're working on for the next game. We're not there yet. This is like, you know, like a different version of the game. Like, they're working to a different core version, but this is what we have, what we're released to y'all so far to play, just to keep the name hype. And it came out, and then, like I said, it came out rough. It forced you to play certain people with bad connections, yada yada, all the other rules, whatever bugs were happening. I don't know about all that. But look at where it's at now. You know, you can see the connection. You can invite people to rooms. You have the passwords. You can do this, that. Bro, what? Man, don't let me. Hold on, man. Hold on, hold on, man. I forgot about something, bro. We're talking about like Virtua Fighter being like setting bars and standards and all that, man. Don't let me go to the main menu, man. Now, you might be like, oh, what's he here for? When have we ever seen a game do this? See, man, just wait. What is that? What is that? We're at the main menu right now. What is that? Bro, what? What is that? That's a replay of people playing Virtua Fighter, man. Bro, this is crazy. I love this, you know? I'm not playing, but like if I'm gonna take a break or I'm in the dojo, yada yada, and I'm gonna go get something to eat. If I wanna eat before I play. Bro, you can watch matches and you don't have to be online. You don't have to join a room, none of that. Just turn the game on, go to the main menu. You can do random stuff, it'll start a whole new replay. What? Hey man, this screen's too little though, man. It'd be nice if I had it bigger. Yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it? Wow. Full screen.
Round 2. Ready, go!
Full screen. What do you want to do, man? You ain't never seen that. I ain't never seen that. If another game has it, let me know. Bro, Jackie's bad. Jackie's different, bro. That boy G Kundo. Woo, look at that. Bro, we can escape him. Oh, that's what I like fighting because see, bro, what? Bro, you got crazy matches going on, replays of everything. Look, we got what's gonna happen. But that's what I'm saying, man, bro. You got replays. This is real people, real matches that played online. Like people out there. You might see one of your matches out here one day. Bro. Man, but yeah, you see it. You see it. That is insane. Now, like I was saying, the $10 DLC. So, $10 DLC, yeah, we're not getting as much as we used to be. It's a very small fraction of what we had, but hey, they're trying to keep this game alive. They're trying to generate money. You know what I mean? Like, they need help, in my opinion. Man, let me get... That's too much. I have to switch that. Let me get something steady, some steady music. They need money to earn revenue for this game, man. If I can help generate money for this game to keep them updating it and to keep coming out with new versions, and for them to keep making little adjustments here and there, and to help fund and make it worthwhile for them to even put money into a Virtua Fighter 6 project that'll be completely different from this, or it might be the same. I don't know. I like to imagine that they're going to change a little bit of stuff with the movement if they come out with Virtua Fighter 6. It might be something crazy, like some next level type stuff. I don't know, but no, Virtua Fighter, they get busy, man. Because like with the animations they added from 5 to Final Showdown was dope. You do Akira's double kick, they do a backflip. And they have the arc in the back and everything. It's dope. Like before it was just stiff boards and stuff, you know? But yeah, man, this game's smooth, but who knows what we're getting next time. But anyways, I want to support what they're trying to do. If they're out here trying to get money, I'd rather give them my money than go play Tekken or Street Fighter 5 or something like that. Bro, Street Fighter 5 or something, what can you get for $10 in DLC in Street Fighter 5? Bro, they giving out stages and one costume, a character, a little pack. Bro, you can't even get bro, you'd have to pay like $30, $40 for one costume for everybody in that game. You know what I mean? Like, giving them $10, that's nothing to me. You know what I mean? For Virtua Fighter, that's nothing to me. If they want to stay alive. It's like I said, it's not like this is Mortal Kombat, Neversoft, whoever made that game. And all these other companies making tons of money. Like, they don't need to nickel and dime. It's like, I would rather get nickel and dime by them than anybody else. And I don't even really feel like it's nickel and diming because, shoot, when Super Mario 2 came out for like the regular Nintendo, even back then, the games were like $60, $70. This game, like, bro, the technology is so advanced now, and they're still selling this for $60? Whatever, man. I mean, yeah, obviously, I would like to have a game where they just give me, like, a billion items and all that for $40. Give it to me for the dirt cheap like you did last time. No, don't try to get $10 from me. You're my favorite game, but I'm not going to support that. So I can understand, you know, you want to nip it in the bud, because shoot, if they tried to release all those items in packs with this many items till they got to what they had to Final Shop, bro, you'd have to pay like $200, $300, man. There's a lot of items that came with that game. Like I said, I don't think they're that far with this game yet, or maybe they're holding on to it. You know, this little $10. I like to imagine if they do come out with it in packs, it's going to be some chunkier packs, not no little 10 different pairs of pants or something, you know, that, you know how whatever the DLC is. I don't even know, man. This game though, man. That music. You know? Oh. Hit him. They can't get $10. Nah, none of that. They can't get that bounce on $10. Listen, bro, that OST it goes pretty hard. You know what I mean? Now that I think about it, it gets kind of lame when you have to hear it over and over and over again. But that's still fire though. Whew. They need to get their money, man. I'm down to give them a little $10, $20. Bro, like I said, even if you paid for everything right now, the game would be like $40 if you bought all the DLC and the base game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. I just feel like if not Virtua Fighter fans, then who? If the Virtua Fighter fans aren't even interested in having new Virtua Fighters or interested in supporting the Sega so they can actually go to their bosses and be like, hey man, this is the numbers, we're making money on this game, let's continue the project. They're gonna bring them a piece of paper, be like, yeah, we lost about 5,000, we still think we can make a stride for it. They'll be like, nah, cut it. I don't want them to cut it, man. I want them to keep making these kind of things, you know what I mean? I would rather give them money than any other fighting game. I have like 5, 6 other fighting games. The only reason I have them is because I can't get random matches on this one. If I can get random matches on this one, I wouldn't even play those other games. I can't stand those other games. The options you have are not as good as you have in this game. The way it's back and forth and like you can say DOA, but I don't like how you can do the holds. Whatever. I don't even need to get into detail and all that. Just know, this is the game I like to play when I want, bro, not even fighting games, just games in general, bro. Just because of the mind games that can go on blow for blow and how you can move. This is just my personal opinion, my personal flavor, my personal vision of how I want to play the game and how I think the game looks cool. I've been playing this for a long time, but I don't even know my character's own frame data. I got like, bro, I went hard in this game for like the first 3-4 years. I was playing almost every day, man, a couple hours a day. Messed up my arcade stick in the first 6 months, wore out buttons and all that, man. Buttons was jacked up. Stick jacked up, little real hoary arcade stick. I didn't know I was gonna like the game that much. I just bought a little stick to get in. But this game, bro, I bought a new stick and everything, man. You know how it goes, like, yeah, Mad Catz, Sanwa. This is just a really fun game. I like how you can go blow for blow with people, and it's only fun